Do you have an emergency fund? If you don't, why not? Let me tell you why you need to have one as soon as possible. It is critical. You got to get one. Here's why. So, you've already heard this many times. Get an emergency fund, usually 3 to 6 months, yada, 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 right? Some people, if you're self employed, you need it for even longer, maybe 9 months to a year. Be great to have about a year's worth of money just sitting there just in case for an opportunity or anything else. But now more than ever, it's critical that everybody must have their emergency fund. Why? You listen to the news every single day, you're hearing about tariffs, and tariffs, of course, are bringing higher costs for many companies, less competition, and there's going to be a lot of companies that are going to be struggling. Some people may even lose their jobs. I hate to say it, but it could happen for many of us. So if you don't have an emergency fund, it can put you in a real crunch. And that's why it's so very important. Some people have investments right now, as an example, and those investments for retirement are going down significantly because of the fluctuations of the stock market. So it'd be nice, it's going to be real critical if you need that money to be able to go into your emergency fund to help you get through the days instead of having to divest of your investments when they're already down. How do you get an emergency fund if you don't already have one? Well, you have to allocate. First, you got to budget. You got to budget your expenses and really, like never before, start cutting and slashing and thrashing things that you don't need. Set that money aside. It might start at 5%, which is fine. 10%, but the goal is to get to 20%. You want to be allocating 20% of your money each and every paycheck into a fund that is getting interest. So if you have an emergency fund and it has no interest that's bearing every month, that's not a true emergency fund. Your money has to be making money for you. So make sure your emergency fund is bearing some kind of interest, 3, maybe even 4%. There's different things out there. Look for them. They're out there. Find them. And put that money away every single paycheck. If you can get to 3 months, fabulous. If you can get to 6 months, even better. If you go beyond that, probably a good idea because of the environment that we're currently in, because of the tariffs. So get your emergency fund. Follow me for more information and for more tips. That's all for now. I'm Craig Campbell signing off.